Hello, everybody. Welcome to this e-session on Hangout with Emerging Innovators come Entrepreneurs. As in the last 1.5 years, as a part of IIC, that IIC network has grown to more than 800 institutes, and we have initiated so many programs to promote innovation and startup ecosystem in the campus. And I have really thanks to all the IIC institutes and especially the president, conveners, and faculty members, and also IIC members as a student, as faculty. You all have played a big role. Also taken the responsibility to make this IIC network to this level. And this is today's the session. In today's session, you are going to listen with two young entrepreneurs. They're also innovators. And in the last, as you all know, that we have started a competition called the National Innovation Contest. We did last year, and we have invited proof of concept level entries, and we have received more than 1,800 POCs, and we have provided regional mentoring session in 14 cities. Then we identified 100 odd POCs as a best POCs. Then we have invited them to participate in startup bootcamp conducted at Delhi AICT headquarters. Then we recognized we have identified 24 top innovations as a finalist, and from there we have shortlisted 5 innovators for the visit to South Korea, and the 5 female entrepreneurs to participate in Canada India Acceleration Program at Carleton University. So one entrepreneur whose name is Vandana R. Thakur. She is a PhD scholar, and she is currently pursuing his PhD at LM College of Pharmacy, Ahmedabad. And another entrepreneur is Mr. Amit Lokhande. He is from Institute of Chemical Technology, Bombay, and both with us. Phase by phase manner. First, Vandana will speak about her journey, her innovation, and also her learnings, that how Ministry of HRD's Innovation Cell and AICT and IIC have taken have identified these young minds and nurtured their creative minds, and also how we helped and how their journey has gone through in the last 6 to 7 months, and where they are now, and how they are feeling, and what kind of home tech messages they can give you all, so that you will also get benefit out of it. As you all know that we have already started a competition called National Innovation Contest 2020. This is the second edition, and which is currently going on. So best of luck, and have a hangout with these two young, dynamic, emerging innovators come entrepreneurs. Over to Vandana Thakur.
So, thank you so much, Bipin sir, for introducing me. And first of all, let me appreciate the initiative taken by MIC to conduct online webinars on the IICS activities during this lockdown period. And thank you for inviting me as a speaker and giving me an opportunity to be a part of e-session series. I'm glad to introduce my innovation, highlight about the opportunities, and discuss about the challenges that I faced during my innovator come entrepreneur journey, and how those challenges has been overcome through IICS programs supported by AICT and MHRD. And yes, today I'm here to help and motivate the youth who are watching me right now. So let's begin. So let me highlight some of my achievements so far I have received as an innovator related to the present innovation. I'm glad to share that my innovation has received recognition and opportunity at each and every stage of development. I won second prize for the best idea in exploring traditional remedies in healthcare under SSIP and AIC LMCP Foundation in year 2019. I was finalist of National Innovation Contest 2019 through Institution Innovation Council of MIC and AICTE. I was part of female entrepreneur delegation to Canada through Canada India Acceleration Program 2020. I am inventor. I have applied for the national patent, and I am the honored recipient of IIC Innovation Ambassador MHRD Innovation Cell. Now let me talk in very brief about my innovation. So we have developed a herbal formulation in the form of medicated gauze, which arrests bleeding in less than 60 seconds. It has antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory property, which enhances the wound healing without any further risk of infection. It is very handy and affordable and suitable for the emergency use in the form of first aid. So coming to the journey part, so the beginning of journey for the path-breaking innovation happened on 16th of June. I remember the day when I got call from my mentor. It was bedtime and I was winding my work. I was about it, and I was about to sleep. I received the call. My guide said, "Vandana, are you awake?" And as we know that when we get call from higher authorities, especially when it is from our mentors, by default we get into alert mode. And so I was also alert. Then she said, "Okay, listen. Our institute wants you to participate in the National POC Contest 2019." So hearing this, I said, "What?" So here, what stands for the query and not for the excitement, because at that time I was not aware of the term POC. But my guide is very much positive. She has taken it in a positive and she has said me, "Okay, listen, I'm sharing you one document. So you just read it once and apply in it at the earliest." So then the call disconnected and I restarted my laptop and started reading the document. I was surprised because it was all about innovation, which I guess is a dream for every curious mind. I got blind, my brain flooded with many questions. I thought, why somebody has trust on you? And still skeptical, I asked myself, why me when there are many? So after this incident, what I learned was sometimes as a student or as a person, we suffer with self-ignorance, though we have opportunity and potential. So does it mean that we need some wake-up call? If yes, then the next question is, it's always or at the beginning? So I'll say in the beginning only. Today I'm representing a women entrepreneur, but today we'll not talk about the gender inequality because in today's generation, women are smashing in every field. But still, what we know about female as innovator and entrepreneur very less. To my to me, if the definition of innovative entrepreneur is someone who identifies the problem and solves it in a better, faster, and cheaper way, then I think women are the best entrepreneurs. But still, to date, the women who run their businesses are considered as a useful contributor to the household income only, but not really true entrepreneurs. And this may be the reason why women constitute only around 40% of total entrepreneur base in India, that is just 8.5 million out of 58.5, which is too less and insignificant. Apart from this, till date, there are many questions that are unanswered, and I would like to ask one question to the beautiful, curious minds who are watching me right now, and the question is, why majority of women entrepreneurs are from metropolitan city and not from the semi-urban and the rural areas? Do you think there is a lack of exposure, there is a lack of opportunity, or there is a lack of confidence, or there is a lack of skills? So my dear friends, if your answer is yes, then you are wrong. Because I am from small town, so if I can do it, you can also make it. So dear girls, what are you waiting for? This is your wake up call. Do something great and rule the world. Because women today have stepped out of their comfort zone and are breaking barriers all around the world. And here I am standing one. My entrepreneur journey was in actually started when my POC got nominated for the National POC Contest 2019 of IIC program of MHRD Innovation Cell and AICTE. So at the very first, what we know that the ideation stage is the first and the most crucial in any innovation. Believe or not, but once you start thinking, thousands of ideas start running in your mind. And the biggest challenge with this is selecting the appropriate one. In my case, the idea for the innovation has originated from one competition. Similarly, I also came up with 3-4 ideas and had the same problem. That was selection of appropriate idea. So, my dear friends, always remember your idea, apart from being novel, it must be unique and it must have disruptive technology. And if you have it, then believe me, many doors for opportunity will open. And I guess this was a reason why my idea got selected and nominated for the POC contest. After POC got nominated, I got a chance to be a part of a regional mentoring session for proof of concept of IIC MHRD Innovation Cell, which was held on 9th of August 2019 at EDII Ahmedabad. There, I gained knowledge about ideation, validation, prototyping, entrepreneurial skills, and mentoring from experts. I also learned about the business, and believe me, this has created ground to take off. After that, I got selected further, and got the chance to participate in the boot camp and exhibition. There, I presented my innovation at the national level, selected as a finalist, and my innovation got placed among top 5 and received the recognition from the hand of Honorable Minister HRD on 11th of September 2019 on the occasion of National Innovation Festival celebration of MHRD Innovation Cell. This was a proud moment for me as I got wings to fly and I was ready to fly. I got chance for the international market exposure. I was fortunate to be a part of CIAP program 2020. MIC and AICT has sent me along with 4 more techpreneurs to the Carleton University, Ottawa, to receive advanced training and exposure to Canadian market and to explore market opportunity for my innovation. And trust me, it was a wonderful experience where I actually trained about how to start business from scratch. With this program, I understood local and global startup ecosystem, market opportunities and challenges related to my product. I was also trained with different pitches for the different people. I have gone through media training program. So to my experience, CIAP is an excellent bridge for techpreneurs and business. After completing the training through CIAP program, the opportunity has extended more. I received the seed funding from AICT and MHRD Innovation Cell to refine my innovation and also incubated my innovation at AIC LMCP Incubation Unit at LM College of Pharmacy, Ahmedabad. So this was my journey till now as an innovator come entrepreneur. And I appreciate the AICT and MHRD for initiating such a wonderful platform for the innovators throughout the nation and empowering early stage innovators. With this, I'll suggest to all youngsters, you must participate in the competition and come up with some wonderful innovation. To my experience, participating in IICS is an opportunity to explore your hidden talents and sculpt your entrepreneur skills. We know that this is a competition. You may win, you may lose, but believe me, it is learning opportunity, learning beyond books. So in case you lose, you are not a loser. So now now before learning and your take home points, let me brief you about the different phases of startup. It has 4 basic phases like idea, which I guess you already know. The next stage is POC, that is proof of concept. It is basically to check whether your idea is working or not through conducting some small experiments. After that, the stage is prototype. That is carbon copy of your product. Means you can say that if your product is developed, it will look something like this. And the last stage is product. This is final product, that is market go. The reason for briefing about the phases is that if you are participating for the POC contest, that means you are competing for the second phase of innovation. And if you have some wonderful ideas and if you have time, then I'll suggest you to go do some small experiments to support your idea. This will enhance your selection. Coming to the most important part, which I guess most of you are waiting for, that is my learning and your take home message. So There are basically 5 different and the most important elements in innovation, or you can say startup. The very first is idea that you already know about. Uh, Select appropriate idea, but always remember necessity is the mother of innovation or invention. So always work in the area where there is an actual need. Once you have selected the idea, then the second stage is sense making. So sense making is a process in which you involve others to know what they are thinking about your idea or product. Believe me, this would help you to innovate what is desirable. So involving people would help you to understand what additional features could increase the acceptability of your product in the market. So it would help you to improve your idea, articulate alternatives, and to my experience, this is the best technique to understand the better options, that too at the early stage. So I'll suggest you to do the sense making once you come up with the idea, because if you will do it, then you can prevent the losses or you can prevent the startup failure. The next is develop a good business plan. So you can develop it using business model. Then self-motivation. Believe me, in the journey of innovation as an innovator, compared to the opportunity, the challenges are more. So the thing that would help you to overcome challenges at that time would be your self-motivation. The next important point is market research. Yes, this is important, and it basically includes knowing your customers, who you will sell or who will buy your product. The next is market size. So you should also know about the market size of your product, because this is subject of interest when you reach out investors to raise the funds. Next is competitor analysis. This is a continuous process, and you have to keep watch on your competitors from day one. That means from the day when you have selected your idea till your product is in the market. So this would help you to know your product, and knowing your product would always help you to defend and improve it before reaching out the customers. Most important part or point, and it is one of my favorite, that is pitch. So as much as idea is important, pitch is also crucial, and it play a very important role in any business. Pitch is basically delivering information about your idea or innovation. So basically it is convincing a people through communication. So if you have wonderful idea, but you're not good at delivering, then you may face the challenges in raising funds from investors or selling your product to the customers. So I'll suggest you to practice and develop good pitching skills. Here I have included technology readiness level. This is a scale which is basically used to evaluate the stage of innovation reached. And I'm glad that with the help of my team and AICTE and MHRD support, I reached to level 4 in the duration of just 10 months. We very well know about the importance of team, and we believe that great things in business are never done by one person. They are done by a team. But still we do a great mistake, that is while selecting the team members. Always remember, you and your team member must have same vision and you must be on the same page. If not, then you and your innovation would be in the trouble and it will never grow. So select the good members in your team, those who have potential and have actual interest. So don't select your team members because they are your friends or family members. So at last, I'll suggest you all innovate odd among even innovations in the market, because it's all about your idea. Thank you.
Let me summarize what you told in the last 20 minutes. So first thing is that you're beginning of the journey. And you mentioned that you received a wake-up call by your mentor. So the two things. And somebody has seen some potential on you, and you wake up and you didn't require further. So this is the very beginning. I think everybody should, and I will request all mentors, those are listening to us, so all the faculties, yeah, or the staff, or so your role is to identify the dreamers in your college. No doubt the others can wake up on their own, but sometimes mentor roles is also very, very paramount. So mentors, your role is to identify and give them a launch pad, or you have to just show them that who you are, what's your potential, because many times because of the self ignorance, we generally unaware about our potential. So this is the role of mentor, but you should not, or the innovator or the student should not get addicted that every time they need a wake up call. So what is the main important message everybody should keep in their mind? And I believe many such innovations entries will come in this National Innovation Contest 2020. Then another important point you have mentioned is called success and failure. How an entrepreneur see the success and failure, right? So for entrepreneurs, failure are not the failures. They are the attempts, how many attempts he or she has made to reach closer and closer to the goal. The ultimate goal is to make a successful startup, to make that product more acceptable by the market, by the consumer. So that is the ultimate goal. Goal is not to earn money. Goal is to make the product more innovative, more relevant, more adaptable, more acceptable by the customer. That should be the ultimate goal of a startup, goal of a founder, which is making difference to see success and failure from an entrepreneurship lens and from a common man lens. That is what you have highlighted. And also you have identified that what are the entrepreneur traits. That is called self-motivation, is one of the most entrepreneur traits everybody should have. It should be the self-motivation. You should motivate internally rather than the external factors. And another one which I should not skip, that is called market research. And market research is very, very important at the idea level, at the POC level, at the prototype level, at the product level, and at the startup level. Whatever the stage of your innovation or whatever the stages of the TRL, it should be, market research should be integral part of it. And the last one, you have mentioned the team, right team, and also you have mentioned about the technology readiness level of 10 types of TRL. And so the more and more, the lesser time you will take, and the more and more you will grow from 0 to 9, the chances of making it success or making it commercialization or turning that innovations to a startup is higher and higher and higher.
So hello, good afternoon and namaste. I hope you all are safe and healthy and utilizing this lockdown period for better learnings. I am Amit Lokhande, a PhD Tech student from Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai, a nominated IIC Innovation Ambassador, Innovator cum Entrepreneur, India South Korea Exchange Program supported through MIC and AICTE facilitator, and I thank the organizers from AICTE MIC for giving me an opportunity to connect you all through this online session. So let's ready for hangout with me in this entrepreneurship development session. My talk is mainly focused to promote student innovators and entrepreneurs, and I have included my experiences and lessons learned in last 1 year journey. So let's start with this session. Before starting, let's consider the motivational words spelled out by great Dr. Kalam sir for his thoughts on student entrepreneurship. Kalam sir said, the aptitude for entrepreneurship should be cultivated right from beginning and in the university environment. We must teach our students to take calculated risk for the sake of larger gain, but within the ethos of good business. As truly said, we need to learn taking risks for better tomorrow. So let me give you some positive points related to student entrepreneurs. We, the youth, have ease in handling and dealing with many skills and are able to grasp as much learning as possible. Students have abundant fundings at their expose. Many schemes, competitions, policies have been implemented to promote students. We have stimulating and resourceful environment from campus, stimulus to the work on ideas and groups, participation in competition, etc. Exposure to the layouts of the ecosystem. Availability of the experienced teachers and alumni is there who can make them understand certain basic things and may help them in planning. Even if the startup fails, you have plenty of other better alternatives option to opt for, and you have learned the process, which is very important. Most connecting is that majority of the students need not to bother about family expenses and related responsibilities. So you can offer this amazing world of entrepreneurship. Although there are many positives, certain questions which irritate us for stepping in this world need to get answered properly. We, the students, carry the bundle of many thoughts, assumptions, and opportunities. So we have the doubts which comes in our mind are do or not to do. Is the option for me? What can be the possibility? Do I hold enough capabilities to go ahead with this? Where is the market for my product? Do I have enough investment? Will it be a great venture? In fact, all doubts are common, but need action to conclude and confirm about this. Next is a curiosity. We all are curious enough to know all aspects related to our idea, prototype, and product. Still, we jumbled around these questions. How to innovate? Very basic, but essential for student entrepreneurs. How to make the viable product? How to reach the target customers? How to proceed? And how to generate the funds? These all curiosities need to address for every products, but demands different strategies and planning as per the type of your product. Then we get into the big picture of startup world. This world expects that you are ready to deploy your product into the market and possess all those associated attributes to make a good start. They demand mostly the status of your final product, whether it is pre-launch product, is it a product ready to deploy, you are effective and impactful business or revenue model ready or not. Do you have sales projections for next few years? Or do you have enough funding, resources, and investments? All these questions definitely come in students' minds. Majority of us confuse between the basic understandings. Let me tell you one thing, not every idea is an innovation. Everyone can ideate, but not every idea is innovative for market. Idea need to get processed for its inventive steps. And this inventive step, whether is the requirement of a customer or not, it dictates its innovativeness. Your innovation should fulfill your customer needs. Otherwise, it's just an inventive step you opted for, which no one needs right now. Identify the most painful problem and try to solve it to simple user-friendly solutions that can give you a lead. Try to establish the link between your start and sustainability. Your start requires efforts plus strategy to give you the results in terms of your product, sale and market. Starting looks at USP of your product. Try and identify your USP and make it is very optimistic. You should have done enough market search. You have user-friendly designed product and validated its performance. You are easy to scale up your product and you have strategies for its marketing and selling. However, sustaining in the market demands even more. It tells you to look at your competitors, your regulators, customer compliance and feedback, improvement as per the demand, and sometimes change in market plan and strategy is compulsory. So, how to take it ahead? You have three stages being student innovator, idea stage, prototype stage, and product stage. Idea stage, ideation requires extensive search, problem identification, and possible solutions. Whereas a prototype stage requires working on that idea, making it into a possible viable product. Whereas the product stage requires a lot of efforts and strategies to make it unique. It's all about the advantageous journey. And I wish you all the best for this. What student entrepreneurs need? Startup basically focused on ideas, vision, competition, plan, marketing, and success, whereas student needs an extra impulse called as mentoring and training to set the directions, goals, planning, advice, and support. Student can also opt for incubating their ideas, prototype or products in incubation centers or accelerator programs, which provide you the environment to nurture your idea and convert it into a viable products. And they will help you to make the strategies to implement your product into the market. There are many funding options available for innovators and entrepreneurs. They can apply through these active schemes, loans, and competitions. I have mentioned few names on the slide. The take-home message is you should do your homework well before starting this journey. If you fail to do so, you will face obstacles accordingly. Now, let me introduce to you what my innovation is, how my entire journey is, and how I have processed through this obstacles. So my product is a Pregvidate kit. It is a urine-based, simple, rapid, and early pregnancy detection kit in cattle, cows, and buffaloes. It is a simple urine-based kit which requires a sample of a urine to be taken, and it requires a sequential addition of reagents which instantaneously develop a color. A deep wine red color indicates the cattle is pregnant, and any other color or a light shade, it indicates a non-pregnant cattle. The unique property of my Pregvidate kit is it has demonstrated early pregnancy detection within 18 to 20 days of conception with a 95% of success in cattle. This POC I have presented in MIC's POC contest, and AICTE MHRD Innovation Cell provided us the great platform and valuable learnings during regional mentoring and national bootcamp. The Pregvidate kit has been awarded at the hands of Honorable HRD Minister Sri Ramesh Pokhriyalji and other dignitaries from AICTE. Even we have received an exposure to exhibit our product and interact with the people and get the feedback. So this was somehow a very unique exposure which we have received, and it was a 1.5 year of a training that we have received a tremendous exposure, and it helped us in all the possible ways. Further, I have learned many things through all this training and mentoring sessions organized by AICTE, MHRD, and allied agencies. I would like to tell you the lessons learned. I have learned an important aspect in all the student entrepreneurship program is the mentoring and training. We all student innovators, though our product, Vandana's and mine, is a product that is an innovative product. We don't have a business line or a range of business products. We are having a one product, and how to scale it from the basic scratch, that is an ideation till to the prototype and then going to the market or making it a product. We have received a tremendous exposure and learnings and through this mentoring and training sessions. We have also opted through this business canvas modeling session, and they have informed us how to make your business or revenue model ready to get into the market. Then we have been also given training related to the IP generation and its management, which is very crucial for a product, because whatever the product you make, invent, and you add it, its property protection is required. And this training and mentoring has helped us to even file our own patents, and we have received the suggestions to go ahead with this. Fundraising and investment. There are certain funding agencies and investors are looking for to invest into certain startups or innovative products. But the lacking or the lacuna behind for all this is how you can raise the funds, how you can convince the investors. So these things has been given to us through all these sessions. Next is, though you have identified your market, do you have identified the sustainability of your product? So all these critical, analytical, and optimistic features have been dictated us through all these sessions. Finally, we have been mentored for a pitch presentation and delivery at the end of the national session. And we have given a 3-minute pitch presentation in front of the juries. and they have suggested us certain minute and criticizing points how we can improve our pitching and what pitching requires. Believe me, the pitching requires the results, not the problems. So how effective your results are and how painful your problem is, it indicates how effective your pitch delivery is. So point to be noted for this. Next, I would like to tell you the do's and don'ts related to this. Do's: do your homework well related to your product, prototype, idea, market research, whatever the critical aspects involved in it. Don't be so hypothetical about your idea. Just be superficial may not be helping you out all throughout. Realize the your product need. Who are your customers? Try and understand what is exactly, though the product is there, what exactly an inventive step would be required into the market. You need to identify that. And your poor market search may not help you to sustain into the market. Try to make very elegant, user-friendly prototype. Similarly, look at simplifying the problems. Don't complex the product. Don't complex the things. Don't complex and claim the things over. It will definitely lead to assumptions which are not anyways helping you out. Build an open environment and get the maximum of all the people you cooperate with. Networking is very essential in this field. Try to build strong team and realize your team strength. Not realizing the strength of your team members will not allow you to enter even a single product into the market. You need the people to survive into the market. Define clear objectives and deliverables. Superficial and over claims, try and avoid all this. Make your effective pitch ready. Try and practice it and give it many a times. General presentations are not actually leading to a innovator speech or investor pitch. Next, I would like to tell you about my journey through all this. So we have been facilitated after this competitions of national program bootcamp offered by MHRD and AICT, regional and mentoring sessions. Then we have been offered through a selection for India, South Korea Startup Exchange programs, presentation and exhibition in Global Innovators Festa. So let me get you all through all these glimpses. So first we have been visited this 9th Global Commercialization Workshop in South Korea, which is conducted by the KSUT University in Daejeon. So this Global Commercialization Workshop, the main agenda of this workshop is to highlight the technology transfer and commercialization to establish the economic development with the industry and to accelerate the national competitiveness. So in this workshop, we have learned if we have to commercialize any product or any technology internationally, there is a need to look at the intellectual profound resources and how we can enter into the global market. Next, we have visited two startup promotion and ecosystems in South Korea. One is Electronics and Telecommunication Research Institute, ITRI Daejeon, and another is Kim Young University. ITRI delighted with their innovative technologies and support they're providing for better ICT solutions. Whereas Kim Young University, they are working towards better support and mentoring to promote startups and are introduced us to various startups, their workspace, training they provide to them. So they nurture an idea till to the market and even to the post-market strategies they implement. And that's the most important and highlighting thing about them. Next, what I have learned is, and I have participated, this is the most important event that I have participated, that is 5th Global Innovator Festa. The Global Innovator Festa was more focused on creating valuable ideas, creating employment opportunities by networking through domestic and overseas. So we have received through this Global Innovator Festa the platform to pitch and present to the globe our idea and our innovation. So we have been 5 people supported through AICT MHRD initiative, and we have been the 5 people in top 100 or top selected 100 startups to pitch their ideas in this Global Innovator Festa. In this Global Innovator Festa, we have received a mentoring from prestigious people who gave us a special insights on IR materials, business strategies, investment strategies, and organizational management. There are certain glimpses are visible on the slide. You can see the judges from all over the world on the stage, and the big stage set to listen your ideas and your innovations. So these are the pictures how I have received the Global Innovator Festa platform, the exhibition slot, then presentation in front of the juries, and also I have received the international collaborators through this initiative. Next, we have visited CCI Daegu, which is a partner of AICTE MHRD's Innovation Cell. CCI is a Center for Creative Economy and Innovation under the Ministry of SMEs and Startups. It is a non-profit organization and it plays a major role in startup ecology and contributes towards the promotion of regional innovation. I have delighted by looking at all their facilities. The most important thing is the center provides comprehensive assistance, ranging from business planning to the prototype development, to the product technology, to supports in the form of legal, accounting, patent, business, and related mentoring. Until date, they have supported over 95 successful startups under their C-Lab scheme. And you can see there are the C-Lab scheme on the screen where they have mentioned all the names of the 95 startups and the startups and their products exhibited in their labs, the space, some glimpses are highlighted on the slide. And next important thing is the learnings that I have learned from a global communication expert and coach for investor pitch. So it was really great to listen and interact with Juliana Lee, a great communication expert renowned for her intercultural business promotion, consulting, and pitching presentations. So Juliana mentored us, and even we have received a coaching from her related to the pitching sessions. She has divided, this part is very important even for the student entrepreneurs if they're looking at. Your pitching involves two types of the things. One is your personal communication and another is presentation, pitch, and speech. You need to be expert in all this too to impress or even convince your juries, your investors. First, in terms of the communication, you should be a sound communicator. Whatever is there, you should be clearly deliberate. And your presentation should have a purpose. You should not talk about the unnecessary thing. Just be optimistic and objective wise. Your talk has to be related to the purpose. You need to craft a convincing pitch. Try to craft and create a pitch. You need to add certain visual designs and some images and certain visual artworks to impress your audience. Even you have to use the power of voice. Your power of voice should not be a very steady or a flat kind of. It will distract the audience and you may not be able to communicate with them well. So you need to use and have the control over the power of voice. Secrets of the body language. Your body language dictates many things about it. Even it indicates a seriousness and you are eager or you're passionate about the startup. So your body language should tell everyone what exactly your passion and are you ready to start your journey as an entrepreneur. And dress to kill. I have specifically highlighted a dress to kill. It is not the dress which is like a glamorous or something. You need to have an very sober and decent dressing style even to make an impulse and mindset of the people that yes, you are there to convince people. Next is the presentation, pitch, and speech. Your pitch is definitely different from a general presentations. Pitch generally highlights the pain and the solutions for it. Juliana has highlighted certain examples and she has given us how people do connect with your ideas, how well people do connect to your presentations or your innovation. First of all, your connection lies in your pain of your idea. How painful is the problem and the solution, the simplicity of your solution that you are offering, it makes you to stand out. Bolden your brand. So you need to bolden your brand, like addressing all those features, adding all those unique attributes to your brand or your product. Try to make it bold enough to stand robust into the market. Perform a killer IR, investor relation pitch. In investor relation pitch, the killer in terms of how you deliver your idea or your innovation, starting with the pain highlighting and then with the solutions. But Juliana has mentioned you should directly start with the solutions. People are more interested in your results than listening to the problems which they already know. If you have a very fantastic results, try and explore them first and then tell people, yes, my fantastic results can solve all these problems. So I am the one who can stand. And learning to lead and self-leadership. For every entrepreneur and innovator, you need to learn how to self-lead yourself, because in this field, leadership is very important, because this field demands all the excessive and auxiliary activities, learnings, and everything. You have to do it by your own, and even try to give it to others and transfer and allow them to do it. So this was a very impressive session which I have experienced, and yes, I'm benefiting out of this in my day-to-day activities. Next is my India-Korea Startup Exchange Program and its completion that came in, and I received the Startup Exchange Program completion certificate at the hands of President of CCI Daegu, Sir Chu Yong Yon. And it was really a great learning experience which we have received through MHRD and AICT. And it was really a great moment for me. And today, sharing all these things with you guys, it again gives me a sort of those glimpses which I experienced, and I'm convincing all those things to you. Next is my journey after all this. I have featured in the news, media, radio interviews, and nominated for the Innovation Ambassador through the AICT MHRD funding program. So our team of 5 has been projected in the NDTV channel for the participation in Global Innovator Festa. I have uh, uh, came into the Maharashtra Times for this innovation. Again, I have been interviewed by the uh, radio, and all this interactive sessions and post after even all these journeys are still in continuation. So I feel so privileged and overwhelmed to receive all these opportunities and experiences through AICT and MHRD's initiative. Next, my product and its stages. So we are conducting right now the trials in a big dairy farms under the exports, conducting on-field trials. And yes, the on screen, these are the teams, our team at ICT, my mentor, Professor Devrajan, and senior veterinary clinician, Dr. Abdul Samad, who involved in this project, so that I can see the product into the clinical trials or on-field trials like this. So with this, I would like to thank you all for your patient listening, and MHRD's Innovation Cell and AICT India for giving us the opportunity to be the part of National Bootcamp and Mentoring Session, international support to participate in Global Innovator Festa 2019 and India-Korea Startup Exchange Program. Thank you even CCI Daegu, South Korea, for their support in South Korea. Thank you all, and best wishes for your adventurous journey ahead.